I crawled in bed. She thought I was in bed all night. But at the honeymoon, I realized it wasn't going to work. And after that, it was just a disaster. Then
I've had friends tell me like they knew as they were like walking down the aisle, but then it's like too late, and then
too late. No, you think that maybe I'm just having a bad day,
or I'm having anxiety,
maybe I'm having anxiety, or something isn't right. There's nothing. I mean, I agree with you guys. As far as my friend's concerned, this guy likes a chick in his office. Do you know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So he wanted somebody to push him, just to let him know he's going to do it anyway. We're not getting along, but there's this girl. Boom. Once they tell you that. When somebody says I'm
so has he fucked the girl in the office yet?
I didn't even go there because I don't want to hear the truth or whether
because you know the wife.
Not because I know the wife, but you know what?
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm 51. I got a baby. I got 22 weeks of work ahead of me, and all this shit. I could give a Frenchman's fuck, to be honest with you. If you speak, you have to listen. I could give a Frenchman's fuck.
Well, I do give a fuck. I would like to know the story.
He's not going to tell me the truth because nobody ever tells you that. By the way. Especially a woman will never leave a guy unless there's a guy in her mind. If the guy from high school, Facebook, something.
Yes, totally.
Okay, once they tell you, well, I've been thinking, that means a guy got to it. She didn't fuck him. She didn't probably even talk to him. She just thought the guy poked me on Facebook. That's good when you're unhappy.
Yeah.
A poke when you're unhappy is all
flattering.
You fucking need. So
just a friend request.
It's just amazing. And there's some guys that are the same way. Some people are not just happy and they know it for a long time. Listen, man, the real person who isn't happy in a marriage isn't going to get out and look for a girl. He's going to go home and get his shit together for a fucking year and go, I don't want to be around somebody. I'll get a piece of ass if it's mandatory, but I don't want nobody in my fucking space. You know, I bump into women who goes, I haven't had a date in 3 years since that guy fuck me over, whatever. If you're really unhappy with somebody and it takes you off center, once you break up with that person, you're not going to jump him unless you're a fucking moron.
Right.
And then it's just going to keep, it's like the people who say, I've been married 4 times and you haven't shot yourself yet because you're a loser. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're going to keep getting married and taking that funk into other people's lives.
Yeah.
Because every time you get a divorce, you ruin that person's life for a year or 2 years, or they don't know what I always took it seriously. I was raised Catholic. So when I got married and I fucked up, I was never getting married again in the back of my mind. You got one shot at this. But there's these people that walk around, I've been married 5 times, I love her. Are you a fucking retard?
Yeah.
Are you a fucking retard or what? I don't get it, so... But no, I wouldn't.
It's just one time we were going to Vegas for the weekend, and I'm like, let's just pretend to my husband. I said, let's pretend that we've only gone out twice, but we haven't fucked. And you have a different wife. She's awful. You're separated for the first time. I'm divorced. We met at baseball. I'm like, let's just see. You have to romance me this weekend so that because I don't know if I'm going to sleep with you. I don't know. I do all of this. He's like, what? And so then we start getting ready. And he's like pushes my suitcase in a rude way, like it was in his way or something. I'm like, would you really do that? If this was our second date and we may or may not fuck this weekend, would you really just push my suitcase rudely like that? Like, sorry that it's in your way, asshole? No. Like I said, we're on this... he's not an actor, so he didn't continue with the whole improv. But I was down to do it all weekend. I would have done it all weekend.
No guy is ever going to improv that pain. That's fucking pain.
Why? It could be
fun. Make you believe that we like you to get in your pants?
Yes.
That's fucking painful as death. That whole process of making believe we give a fuck what's coming out of your mouth. And
I know,
really,
but I want to experience that again.
Hold 1 second. I have to go to the bathroom. I want to hear more about your mother's lumbago. We don't give a fuck about your mother's ailments or your father's...
I don't care about anybody's ailments.
Or your father getting hit by a truck. We'll make believe to fuck you.
That's so what I want again. So I'm never going to have that again unless we pretend.
Give me a minute. My sensitivity is that to be a fuck. Get the fuck out. We don't give a fuck. It's amazing. It really is amazing that all these shows, they still haven't put plugs on people and threw them in a date and tell them that they just want to do a test where they find out people's testosterone responses when they're around women. With all this shit that they've invented, I want to see what people are really thinking. Hi, Heather, how are you? By the way, look at fucking Heather, and you're thinking, oh, Jesus, this fucking mud. Yeah. And we're saying lies to each other the whole fucking time. And they don't know we're really doing this. I can't. That's the show to pitch. What's he really thinking? What's she really thinking? Oh, I can't wait to fuck this bitch in the mouth. But meanwhile, seriously. When you see, listen, there's no fucking guy that goes on a date that while she's eating like lobster and eating the steak and shit, he's not looking at you going, you better get a good meal because I'm going to fuck that lobster right out of you. That's what we think in our mind. I can't fuck shit out of nobody.
I was just always thinking, like, I can't believe I'm getting lobster. I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry, right?
Yeah.
And he's thinking, lobster, I'm going to fuck those calories right out of her pussy and shit. And then there's nice guys like this fucking dude. This guy is a very sweet guy that still hears birds and flowers. And she wanted to go. He's still one of those guys. This is the sweetest guy I know. I learned from him. I goof on, but this guy still buys the whole thing. Like, well, she wanted to go. Really? Okay. 2 weeks ago, he went at 5 o'clock on a Friday to Santa Monica, the crepe class. Finally, he's never eaten another crepe again. He'll never eat another crepe or cook a crepe again. He gets talked every Friday. The week before that, he had to go to a Chinese restaurant in Santa Monica in the traffic on a Friday.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much I want to fuck you.
No.
I ain't driving you to Santa Monica on no fucking Friday. But he'd do it. And he'd do it after he fucks you. That's the thing that gets me worried about this fucking
There's
joke.
nothing worse than when you agree to go on the date and then your husband gets crotchety because he doesn't really want to go. So early on, that started to happen. And I was like, you need to just be honest. You need to not accept that we're going to go. Because now we're driving to this thing and I'm all cute and now you're being a dick. So like that's always good. Like now, well in advance, if I feel like he's being a little dickish in the beginning, I'll be like, is it because you don't want to go tonight? Because if that's the case, I can always bring a friend. I'm fine. And then if he does want to go, then he'll stop being a dick.
Does your husband like sports?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Does he really like sports?
No, he's not crazy sports like us. No, he's not crazy sports.
Now, if you get 60%, you think that 60% of men in this country is sports crazy?
Yeah, at least.
Then why would some stupid woman try to get this motherfucker out of the house on a Saturday or a Sunday? Why would some stupid fucking ignorant woman...
Because she said to him,
who gives
do you want to do this at Saturday at 6? And he said, sure.
Everybody knows Saturday's college football day.
You shouldn't have said yes.
Especially from August to December. Nobody gets married. Nobody does nothing from August.
So it's your fault. You could have said
because
that.
Women should know better.
No,
I would know better. I would know better than to ask my wife to do something on a day when they're like whatever she likes on TV. Like when I go to the farmer's market on Sundays and I look at all those men with their fucking wives with the hat on, showing their tattoo, and they're pushing the carriage, and the cunt wife has another woman with her going, he's such a good dad because she can't find the fucking man in Hollywood, and he's looking like a hero. You really think that dumb fuck wants to push that fucking kid?
My husband...
Do you really fucking think on a Sunday at 10:30 some guy wants to be with two wenches from Studio City with a Sinatra hat on, saying amazing and all those fake fucking words?
No, and you know what? I always looked at those men and I was like, how
I feel bad for them.
Well, I didn't have that guy.
That's why.
I didn't have that guy.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.